One of the questions came in from a woman named Dee Walsh in Grapevine, Texas, and she said, I don't believe anybody on either side of the aisle is listening to people like me and every member of my family who are willing to accept both cuts to entitlements and raise taxes. How can we possibly surmount the insurmountable? She's asking, why can't the two sides get together and work with using both methods?
From our perspective, there are Democrats that I've worked with. Say every time I put their names out there, they get in trouble. So I won't mention their names, but there are Democrats I've worked with on Medicare reform. We had a hearing in Ways and Means 2 weeks ago. Two prominent Democrats came and testified on behalf of our Medicare reform ideas called premium support. I'm working with a senator in good standing, a progressive Democrat from Oregon. I'm not going to name his name because I'll get him in trouble. On how best to save and strengthen Medicare. And yes, we're talking about means testing that benefit. Yes, we're talking about circumscribing the benefit and doing it in a way that we think saves the program and deals with the biggest driver of our debt. Medicaid reform historically has had bipartisan support for these ideas.
Right.
On Social Security, on the Fiscal Commission, we were this close to what I would argue a bipartisan agreement on how to save and strengthen Social Security. There are Democrats and Republicans who largely agree with each other on how best to tackle these challenges. Unfortunately, it's not the current president and it's not the Senate leadership that we're dealing with right now. But I personally believe if we can remove these partisan roadblocks, that we can get to a moment where we're going to have a solution once and for all for this problem, and hopefully in time to prevent an austerity-like debt crisis.